Zhao is broken, and let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Welcome to Mobile Trash. We are back with some more ZENLESS Zone Zero content. Today we're doing a guide for a character that S rank unit 5-star that usually came out. Her name's Zhao. She's like a cop character. The big meme is that she's mid, but she has a big ass, and well, I wanted to talk about her because actually she's a pretty cool looking character, has a pretty cool personality, stuff like that. And hey, the looks are banging too. All right, I'm not really into cop characters, to be honest with you. I'm just be real with y'all. So this is not my kind of character. Not the kind of character that I'm like simping for or anything. But other people are doing that. And today we got Zhao. We're going to be doing a little ultimate guide here. We're going to be going over all her stats, going over all her moves. We're going to be going over best team builds and stuff like that. Everything today. We're going to go over everything today. So guys, if you're new here, if you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow. Make sure you turn on notifications. We're dropping new content every day. And let's get started on this guide because we do got some things to talk about. So let's get started. Without further ado, let's talk about Zhao and who she is and what is she about? All right, Zhao, leader of the Public Security Criminal Investigation Team. So she is an officer. She is a cop. When I saw the trailer, when I saw one of the trailers for her, I was like, is she not a cop? Is she like a movie director? But no, she's actually like a really good cop, or I guess she's like a really good cop. And she has a hard time even breaking the laws for her commercial or whatever. Now, also sorry guys, my voice is a little dead. I don't know what happened. For some reason, my allergies are kicking in and stuff, so my voice is a little dead. Bear with me for that. Zhao actually she's like a playable ether agent, and actually, that is really good. Actually, now I don't know if she's a main DPS or anything like that, or whatever. I haven't really looked. Guys, I'm still learning about the character, as we say. But, here's what I'll say, though. If she does give off that main DPS damage, she could be a better version than Billy. And also, you could take her, if she is a good DPS character, you could take her, build her up. She's a really good, S-rank character. You can build her up and all that type of stuff and all that, blah, 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 blah. Guys, do you realize that Nicole can really now come in and pop off those supports, pop off that, damage and sucking the enemies in and stuff like that? And now you got Zhao coming in here now with that DPS, main DPS damage. So, let's go over what she's got, guys. She's got a basic attack. So you press the attack button to unleash it. It's a flurry of martial art bullets and ether buckshots and a series up to 5 attacks. Physical damage and ether damage. So kind of like Billy. Well, a little bit like Billy. Billy has more like physical damage. But this also has physical damage, and you can tap into that ether damage. When the 4th or 5th hits, it strikes an enemy to obtain 1 enhanced shock shell, and a max of 1 can be obtained per activation of this basic attack. While using this skill, drag the joystick and press the attack button to activate dash attack and firepower offensive to readjust the face in selected direction. While in assault mode, hold the attack button to switch to suppressive mode. So she's got like 2 attack modes basically. 2 attack modes that could do some good damage and stuff like that. I really like that. I really like that. It's the same kind of hold the attack button like Billy has for his stuff. I really like that. I'm glad a lot of shooting type characters will be having more of that kind of same attack thing like Billy does. I'm glad that they're still doing that. And that's actually really good because, you can really start popping off good stuff here. So that's really good. Now, you can hold this button to activate and unleashes 3 shot shell piercing attacks dealing physical damage. If Zhao has enhanced shot shells upon firing, One enhanced shot shell will be consumed, dealing massive ether damage. So what I'm getting at is that, yeah, this might be some main DPS type energy here, which is really good. Now, the assault mode is press the fire button during to press the dodge button during dodge to activate using a handgun to attack, and that's dealing physical damage. So you have two modes. You have like two modes basically. You have the first mode that's going to give off physical damage, and it's going to not be the biggest increase of damage, but you can use it. And then once she gets these kind of enhanced shot shells build up, she can pop off this massive ether damage, which that's really good. So, quick assist, as you know, every character has a quick assist, and this is like the covering shot. When on field is launched into the air, press the S button to activate, and it shoots enemies in front of with ether buckshot, dealing ether damage. So basically, if you just want to get that damage off and use that damage, she could be a really good swap off unit. Really good swap off, just boom, pop in that assist shot, and then get out the way. So I could be seeing some sub DPS potential too. Maybe you can rock her with with her, maybe like Ellen, main DPS if you got her, and then like somebody like Nicole or somebody like that. Now, I really like that. Now, the special attack is called the Buckshot Blast, which is crazy name, actually. If you think about what the characters got a massive, Alright, you press this button. Now, here's my one thing, though, what I'll say about this, though. ZENLESS Zone Zero characters are different because you don't want to use your ultimates for each character. You want to decide which character you want to use the ultimate for. So, if you're using her as a main DPS, this is what you would do. You would use this ultimate. And so basically it shoots ether buckshots that deal ether damage. This can be repeated up to 3 times by repeatedly pressing. So with enough energy, enough points, you press the attack to shoots a series of ether buckshots that explode and deal massive ether damage. So basically she's like a freaking boom. This is like a free fire of cannon shots, bam, 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 blasting and blasting and blasting, getting all over you and stuff like that. And then you got the chain attack. The chain attack is triggered when you select a character to activate, and it uses this modified master firearm to execute a saturated attack, firing lasers and seeking missiles to deal massive ether damage. So actually, Lord Mighty, she might be going crazy. I can't even lie. When decibel rating is at a maximum, you can press the super button to activate. Same thing, firing. So her ultimate's like lasers and missiles firing off, which that could actually be absolutely insane, to be honest with you. Her core skill is when Zhuyuan is under suppressive mode. Using enhanced shot shells increase her damage by boom per amount, increased by additional amount. When Zhuyuan enters in the battlefield, she immediately gains 6 enhanced shot shells. So when you jump in the battle, you do get these 6 shot shells, which is pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Let's go into the team comps. And as I'm looking now, okay, this makes a lot more sense now. This definitely does make a lot more sense now. Alright, so alright, let's talk about your engines. What kind of engines do you need? You can use the Ride Suppressor Mark 4. Actually, Mark 6. Sorry about that. It increases crit rate by 15%, launching into this kind of EX special. Grants the equiper up to 8 charge stacks. That's actually insane. But you can use the Starlight engine. The only thing, though, it's only going to get quick assist increases, so that could be bad. You can use the Brimstone, the Cannon Rotor, disc drives, so you can use so the best set, here's the best set, is the Chaos Metal and the Wood. The Chaos Metal is the 4-piece, the Woodpecker Electro is the 2-piece, and you would use that Woodpecker Electro and then Chaos Metal It's another 2-piece. This can increase ether damage and crit damage buff. But I will say this, though. I think you want to get that physical damage up. You want damage up. You know what I'm saying? But ether damage, if you want to use like a main DPS and you want to just pop off that massive ether damage, boom, special and shit like that, actually, that could be insane. You could really get some good stuff there. So what kind of teams does she go with? What's some of the best teams to use her for, etc. All right. So some of the best teams that you can use her for, we'll go over right now. So basically, the best team is, guys, you can this is your Billy replacement. All right. If you didn't like Billy, here's your Billy replacement. You can use Billy. You can take off Billy, and boom, you got Zhao as an attack. So main DPS, you're going to be using her as like a main DPS. Then you need a stun character. Ambi's your best choice. Ambi's one of the best free-to-play units in the fucking map. And now, since you have an ether DPS, Nicole as a support is going to absolutely rock your world now. Absolutely insane. Insane. She's absolutely insane. She's a really cool unit. Let me know. Did you get her? Did you not get her? I don't know. Let me know. Are you going to enjoy playing her? Is this the Billy replacement that you've been wanting? Guys, I love Billy. I'm very biased against Billy, so I will always be using Billy. But if I ever did get her, I would probably replace Billy. I can't even lie to you. I can't even lie. And that hurts my soul to say that. But yeah, that'll do it for today, guys. We know some stuff about her now. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcasts at, make sure you follow. Make sure you turn on notifications. We're dropping music reviews. We're going to be dropping anime game content coming out. And yeah, again, sorry for my voice being a little bit dead today. I usually want to, go all out for these guys and stuff like that, but my voice has made it sound like I physically hate this game, which I don't. I love this game. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Bye.